Hey guys, namaskar everyone, this is Shoro back again with a brand new video of my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to create a production application which is public procurement application, and this is going to be a cross-platform application, desktop application. It means it will use same code base and it will run on Windows, macOS and Linux application, environments, operating systems. So these videos are also going to be very unfiltered. I will try to keep them as raw as possible because I want to show you that how the struggle comes in when you are trying to build something. Okay, I don't want to hide this part from you guys, and I really want you to show me a struggling while code. And obviously this is the AI era, but we are obviously not going to bytecode this application. Instead we will leverage the LLMs to increase our productivity. For example, formatting the JSONs, and if you are stuck somewhere to understand something, we will use AI. And for minor issues, for example, somewhere I have forgotten to add some semicolons. So to debug these things, I think AI is really very fascinating, and we will definitely going to leverage that feature from AI. Rest of the things we are using our own brain because we are not dumb yet. So yeah, without talking too much, let's get started. And I have decided to show you almost everything from end to end during the development of this application. And if you were following my videos regarding this public procurement application, you might thinking that I was actually building this, and I have uploaded several videos on this tutorials or the topics, whatever you want to say. It was actually at the end of its progression, but the middle way, the architectural changes happen, and we need to create it from very beginning, because I literally over-engineered that application. It was not that much complicated, but some features need to be reduced. And yeah, that is and again, I was actually creating, in my previous version of that application, I used Axum for creating separate backend, but the client want no separate backend. They want to be use this application like a full stack framework like Next.js or SpellKit, which will have its own backend, and through that backend it will communicate to the database. So yeah, Tauri already offered this thing, so we are going to leverage it. So yeah, that is it. And I will hide some of the part of this video where we are going to insert some really secret credentials. Otherwise everything is going to be unfiltered. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let me show you the stack that we are going to use. Obviously Tauri, especially the version 2. So yeah, in today's video I may not so deep dive into the systems or programming, but we will just scaffold our application just to run it. And for theming and UI design, we will use Shadcn. For routing, we will use TanStack router, and for table we will use TanStack tables. And if it requires, we may use TanStack query as well for caching, but I don't think so. It 95% chances we're not going to use that thing. We will use React, Vite 8, and if you don't know how to migrate from Vite 7 to 8, then probably this video is for you, because we are going to install and use Vite 8 with React compiler and Babel. We'll use TailwindCSS and Tauri, I have already told you about this thing. It is going to be, you may think it as a Electron alternative, okay, but this is kind of a little bit faster because it uses Rust at backend and it uses the system's native web view. Okay, so the ultimate bundle will be very smaller compared to Electron. I was also thinking about Flutter, but I didn't go there because it will take a little bit more RAM than Tauri. Obviously the performance will be much more better and smoother, but I feel Tauri is the real candidate for this project. That is why I'm using it, okay, because I'm using Rust and I want to try it out. Okay, so we will use SQLX directly from our Tauri backend to communicate with our database, and obviously this database is going to be PostgreSQL, and you're going to learn so much things. Like for development, we will use our Postgres locally, and later on we will migrate to AWS RDS. Okay, so let's start our project. First of all, I'm going to open up our terminals. I'm using wrap. It may be different for you if you don't have wrap. If you're using Mac, then you can install it, or you can simply use your traditional terminal offered by macOS. But I'm using wrap just for suggestions. I will go inside the desktop. I'll create a folder dedicated to this project. So I'm going to name it as JDR. Oops, my bad. JDR Pub Procurement. Is the spelling is correct? Procurement. Yeah, I think so. So let's set into this public procurement, and we're going to use Z instead of Rust. Don't hate me, guys. Instead of VS Code, we are using Z. Okay. So why Z? I don't know. I may also prefer VS Code from next video. It's completely up to me and my mind. So I'm just going to open it up. It is completely blank, and we have recently created it. I'm going to open it up here. Okay, done. Everything is done. Now let's open up the terminal here, and you may see this is taking a little bit of time, but it is okay. Fine. So we're inside the public procurement directory, and here we're going to scaffold our Tauri application, and we're not going to initialize it automatically, so that you can try out convert your existing React application to converting it to Tauri application. Okay, so this is going to be really helpful for you guys. So first of all, let's head over to the Tauri website, and all the links that you are seeing on my screen are going to be described in the description of this video. So let's go Tauri. Let's get started. We are going to create this using bun, or if you want, you can also use other package managers. If you want, you can also use cargo asset, but we are going to use bun. So if you have Dino installed, or pnpm yarn, or npm, you can use it, but I feel more comfortable with bun. I really saw a dramatic change in performance after using this bun. If you don't have, just simply go to this website and install it for your distribution. If you are using Windows, just copy this and paste it in your PowerShell and hit enter. It will automatically download and install bun for your Windows environment. And if you are using Linux and macOS, simply just copy this and paste it as usual in your terminal. Okay, so yeah, I'm using bun. So let's create this thing. I'm going to open up my Tauri, not Tauri, the public procurement. What I'm saying, it's just mad. The Z application. I can see that we're inside the public procurement, and we're going to run this command, and it will ask us to give it a name. Okay, I guess the spelling is correct. Then com dot brains okay, running nose. I'm feeling some bad health issues right now. Okay, we are going to use our front end as TypeScript. If you want Rust, you can use Leptos or EU frameworks for your front end application, but we are going to use TypeScript and JavaScript because we are going to use React. So for package manager, we are going to use Bun, and I really love Svelte, but in this case we're going to use React. TypeScript, voila, it's done. Just simply, you can see that a folder has been created, and here are the initial files that you can see here. Now we can run bun Tauri dev. Oops, my bad. Bun Tauri dev. We are not inside it. Okay, let me see. We're inside it. Now procurements. Okay. Yeah. I think to open it up again. Public procurement. I think let's open up a new. Oops, my bad. What I'm doing, man. It is really frustrating. So, okay. Done, I guess. Yeah. Well. Done. So, yes, set a public procurement and bun. Oh, I need to install everything before running bun Tauri dev. So after installing, see how fast it is. Bun Tauri dev. So that is the advantage of using bun. It is lightning fast, and yes, it is compiling our application. And I have also updated my Rust version to the latest one, and this version of Rust is it claims it improves in compiling the application, and I can see it on the screen that it is, yes, it is. It feels a little bit faster than before while compiling the entire application, but I don't really see that much dramatical changes, but yeah, it is considerable. Okay, so it's taking a little bit of time. Okay, so here we have our initial application with our default scaffolding. That is perfectly okay. Now let's go to open up our browser, and let's remove this one from the tab. SQLX is not needed as of now. We will look into it later on. As I have already mentioned before starting this video, or you might be read this on the title as well, that this video is all about scaffolding and projecting our application in a shape. So now the next thing is to run the Vite. Okay, so let's go here, and if you see the version of Vite, I mean here in the in the package.json, you can see that the Vite is outdated. So we need to update this Vite version. So 1.4. Okay, that is perfectly fine. And then what we need React compiler for this. Then okay, so what we need, let's open it up again, bun Tauri bun install, and it will refresh everything. It may take a little bit of time because we are changing the Vite that was actually cached before in our system, so it may take a little bit of time, but not that much time. You can see it's pretty good. Okay, fine. So now let's rerun it. Tauri dev, bun Tauri dev. Well. Yeah, you can see it is here, and the issues that it is claiming, it is here because I think there's a side here. These are the problems of the console. No, that is okay. Let me push for a while. I got a call. Sorry, it was a call. So yeah, that is it. Now let's start doing other things. We will use React compiler here. So let's come here. Think we need to do some search for React compiler. This is TypeScript compiler. I think a simple Google search will be much more easy in this thing. React compiler in Vite. So yeah, the AI helped us in this case, so we're going to leverage it. Bunx, not Bunx, it's bun. Oops, my bad. What was this thing? Oh, it should be add, not D. It should be D, but we forget to add the add command. And then we will, I guess you can see that it is getting this from this source. Think React V8 React compiler. Okay, V6 React compiler preset helper that works with roll down plugin Babel. Okay, so I need to install it too. Oh wait, let me see if we have already installed it or not. Yeah, roll down plugin, it is already installed here. So what we need compiler. Compiler. What was that? Let me see it here. React compiler. React plugin. Think, yeah, Vite.js. It's not here. It means it's not been installed yet. Babel compiler. and yeah, it is here. Okay, burn install. I guess it should be here. Okay. So let me see if it is giving us anything or not. Okay, it's not giving us anything, so let's close this thing, and I'm going to open up my VS Code. I think it was lagging few ways, so it was the previous one that I left over. Okay, let's drag and drop this folder, and let's open it up, the terminal. Fine. Let's go to the Vite. I think should get, not yet. I didn't find it out actually. What else we need to do is Babel. Simply paste it out here. Oh, I guess we did some mistake there. Didn't we configured it well? Let me see it now. Yeah, it is outdated, so need to update it. 6.0.3 VS Code shines here. So burn install again. And I guess now we should get it. Yeah, you can simply remove this thing and use it from here. I guess in the Babel it should be inside the plugin, but right after presets, and in this preset we'll use this React compiler. Yeah, can simply recall this. Yeah, some indentation. Fine, now we need to see if it is working or not. So, okay, yeah, it is running quite well. Fine. So we have successfully migrated and upgraded our Vite to Vite 8. Simply we are not going to use it anymore right now. And then we are just need to install this TanStack router. Okay, read the docs. We'll use the Vite. I think the manual setup is way more convenient here. You can see that using file-based route generation using Vite plugin. Okay, so we need to install these particular packages to support this, make use of this TanStack router. So let me add all the packages first, one by one, and this is also required. Things has been changed dramatically. It used to take a lot of time 2 or 3 years back, but it is quite faster now. And see the hypercuracy of this machine. It's just being slow right now. Okay. Well, it's done. Now what we need to configure our Vite config.ts TS, and here we need to import this particular package. Then we need to add this. Make sure that this plugin is passed before React plugin. So it need to be at top of the React plugin to make it work, because I think for the code splitting and generation of fields, then we will require something to create things in it. So this is the source folder where we are going to edit our front-end UI things. Okay, so this is the usual React thing in this source folder, and this is the source folder for Rust. Okay, so this is where exactly we are going to create our commands, Rust commands. Fine, let's focus on this source. As I have already mentioned to you that we are just going to scaffolding our application, preparing the ground for actual development. So here we need to create a routes folder. Inside this we need to create a route, root.tsx, and holy dog, it is barking again in the background. They don't want me to record any videos, and they don't want me to make this video upload unfiltered way. However, it is going to be unfiltered. I don't have that much time to edit these videos anyhow. So okay, you're going to see this unfiltered. Fine, we are going to create an about page and copying this content here. Just like this, and here you can see that source.main.tsx. You just need to copy it, collapse the routes folder directory, and you can see that main.tsx, just replace it with your own. That is fine right now. Okay, so what else you need to do? Nothing, just come here and run bun Tauri dev. You can see now it is working. Okay, so you might be thinking why we are not using React router, why we are using TanStack router, because it is typeset. If you come here in the root.tsx, you can see if you try to hit enter, it's going to give you all the registered routes in types. Okay, that is why we're using it. So it is typeset routing. Fine, so now it is time to move to our Tailwind. Let's go to the docs, framework. Oh, it is using Vite. Okay, so I need to install these things. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Bun add Tailwind and TailwindCSS Vite. Then we need to import this particular line a package to import the Tailwind plugin in our Vite config ts. Sorry, and this Tailwind CSS need to be here. And I'm placing it right under the React. Fine, this is done. Now we need to copy this thing. Yes, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the foundation for your system. Okay, Shadcn. We are going to create a code from here. Let's see which theme we can use in our application. I think this is pretty decent, but okay. Let's see if you move. I think this, no. Let's use this one. Okay, so I'm just going to get this code, and we're using Vite. We'll use Radix. One more thing, that we want to use Lucid icons. Yeah, okay, fine. So Vite Radix, use pointer on buttons. Sure, we want that. I'm just going to copy this and selected bun, as I am using bun package manager. It may give you some errors for now, and we will follow up that errors as usual. You can see validating TailwindCSS found before. Okay, so no TailwindCSS configuration for this thing. Vite, yes, it's there, to be honest. Well, let's see what it is saying. Well, let's copy this thing inside our CSS. It was there, so what's the problem? It is likely you do not have TailwindCSS installed. Okay, so let's install it. Let's see now. Yeah, it is giving us the same problem. So I guess we need to create a folder called styles, and inside this global.css, and here we need to add this thing, this particular import. Now let's run it again. Okay, so the CSS is here and validating import LSS. Okay, did not find valid path LSS or package imports for init. Configure path LSS in okay. tsconfig or imports in package. Okay, then run init again. So I need to head over to this link to resolve this problem. So here's the option on, open up tsconfig, and inside the compiler option we need to place this thing. So just need to copy this, and let's go inside the tsconfig, the compiler. Let's keep it simple and identifiable later one. Well done. Now where it should be, this was the option A, this is the option B. Yeah, just styles global CSS. Well, so let's see. Okay, done. It is done. Now, what do you want? It's done. Fine. So let's go to the home, docs, components, installation. I guess button is quite a good thing. But before that, you can see the components and libraries. These are outside of our source folder, so we need to place them inside this source folder. Let's move them inside the source folder. Fine. Now we need to configure it. Before that, let's come here for existing projects, as we have already created React app, so we need to follow up this thing. So yeah, I think this thing has been already, we have already made these things here. We have changed this. Well, that is fine. Now, as we are using source, so that is why we need to also need to mention the source as well. So config.app.json, we don't have that thing. Instead we have tsconfig.node.json, so we can simply copy this and paste it here. Fine. Okay, now we need to install this type node. Fine. Now let's copy this particular import in the Vite, and I think it is giving us error for this particular portion of the comment, so let's remove it for now. We don't want any unusual errors and warnings in our application right now, so let's just copy paste these things here. Okay, now yeah, it is done. So I think now we should be able to delete this thing. It's not required anymore. And app.tsx, this is also not required anymore. So main.tsx, here we need to import something from our styles and global CSS to make use of this Shadcn. Okay, now let's add this button in our application, Shadcn. So you should see a button.tsx should be available here, and yes, it is. Now let's move here and run bun Tauri dev, and it should open up right now without any errors. That's great. And about, we want to render a simple button, learn more, learn more. And if you see, it is here. And one thing is that the boiler code for this create file route, it is not required, because TanStack router is going to be handle it automatically. For example, let me create another route and contact.tsx. You can see it is here. And for routing, let me copy this particular line of code and paste it right below it. And let's say I want to navigate to that particular page that we have just created, contact, and you're just going to see this in the type. So as simple as it is. So yeah, that was it for scaffolding the project, for grounding up everything so that we can start our real development. And that is the video for today. I hope I'm going to complete this entire application within 1 week. And that is it. Thank you everyone. If you find this video helpful, then make sure to like this video, share this video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. And if you have any queries, feel free to comment. Thank you. Namaskar. Goodbye. Good night.